This is not how I imagined my first day.
Hello there guys, and welcome to the channel. I've got something interesting to talk about today. I did make a mention of this on my Twitter and some people were especially interested, so I wanted to get this out here today. And it's about Geodie Dandy, and if you don't know who that is, well you do, you just don't know him by name. It is the facial actor for Chris Redfield in Resident Evil 7. Now a few months back he made this interesting post right here, and of course he's implying that he's going to be doing something more and further in the Resident Evil universe. And of course this could be related to a plethora of different projects, and so I want to discuss those possibilities in this video. Now one of the things that I thought about in which he could actually be working with Capcom and making more Resident Evil content, as is said in the post, he could be in Extreme Battles mode if they do have that for Resident Evil 2's remake. Now Capcom did say they're adding on some new side activities, and these should be different from the Hunk and also Tofu campaign, and Extreme Battles was in the original game. In Extreme Battles, you could choose from a variety of different characters, each with their own loadouts and specialities, and of course Chris Redfield was one of those selectable choices. Now we know Capcom is very much into the photo scanning element these days, and so if they were going to introduce Chris Redfield into the Remake 2 game, it would be using the likeness of an actor, of course, right, photo scanned in. And one of these possibilities is they already have the model for Chris Redfield. They don't need to rescan him, and that would actually cut down on the costs and also the process a large amount, because they already have all the assets and it could just basically be imported into the Remake 2 project. So why did he go to a building then? Well, it is possible that he did go there to sign some contract to give Capcom permission to use his likeness for the game in Resident Evil 2. The only thing I could assume, of course, that would kind of contradict this is it would be a little bit weird to use his appearance from Resident Evil 7, considering the time difference of his age in that game to Resident Evil 2. However, the thing is with this is that they could of course tweak his model to look a lot younger, and that way it would fit into the game a lot better. However, a lot of people were dismayed at Chris Redfield's appearance in Resident Evil 7, and so if this is an actual fact, it would probably be a bad idea for Capcom, and I would actually say using somebody else as a facial actor that is more likable would have been a much more optimal choice. But do remember, this is just mere speculation, this is no confirmation, this is just using evidence that we have available to us and then making some hypothesis up. So don't be going and thinking that Capcom has actually done this and Extreme Battles is in and Chris Redfield's scan from Resident Evil 7 is being used, because again, it's just speculation. But I do hope it has opened up your eyes a little bit for something that is a possibility, and if Extreme Battles is in the game, disregarding Chris Redfield, that would be a great addition to add a hell of a lot of replayability. And of course they could enhance the mode much more than they ever did in the original. The only other possibilities I can think is maybe that they're going to be using his likeness in a following movie, or maybe in a future Resident Evil game such as Resident Evil 8 chronologically, but again I still do believe replacing the facial actor would definitely be the best bet. And when they showed how Claire and Leon looked very authentic to the actual original representations, it kinda did articulate and express just how bad the Chris Redfield choice was, because Leon and Claire look pretty perfect. I hope you've enjoyed the video as always anyway guys, and this was a little bit of a quicker one, but there's not too much to cover here. If you did enjoy it, please do leave a like, a share and a subscribe. It would really mean a lot to me. You can also come follow me on Twitter, and you can come join my Discord community. All of these links can be found below in the description and much more, so go check that out. I just hope you're having a beautiful day as always. Take it easy, and peace.